check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Who's out there? Who's listening? Ladies and gentlemen, silver and gold had a crazy run overnight. We're about to cover it here in 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Covering the breaking gold and silver news. Breaking it all down. Watching the COMEX open. We're going to watch the Shanghai Future Exchange open. Heck, we might even watch the stock market open. If you're ready, drop a crab in chat. What a night! What a wild time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be live here in just 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Smash that like button.
Hotel room scale on the desk, counting every ounce I've kept. Airplane windows, dawn and dusk, dreaming about the next big chest. Desert markets, ocean ports, whispers in a hidden court, map lines, red ink, folded corners, X mark secrets in the borders.
Who's with me? Ready? 8 minutes and 30 seconds till we're live here. We're going to be live in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. I'm going to tell you what happened overnight. I'm going to let you know what happened today. We're going to watch the markets open together. We're only 22 likes away from 100. Keep smashing it. Who's with me? Who's ready? Who's still stacking?
In a coastal town, a rusty safe getting dragged out now. Ancient coins in a dusty tray. Shine them up, watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze. Customs line, keep the nerves in place. Secret pockets on inside my coat. Every bar, another little vote.
They said silver was done. It would never pass $20 an ounce again back in the day when I was stacking. But I knew the fundamentals. I knew the history of the metal. And I believed and I kept stacking anyway. Then we broke 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. And then the bankers came in and slashed down to 60. But ladies and gentlemen, I kept stacking. Even when all the strangers on the internet said I was a fool, I kept stacking.
From Arctic
Even when they told me I'd make more on the stock market, I kept stacking. Cause I knew the fundamentals.
Every stamp on my page.
I will not be tricked. I will not be deceived. I will not lose my buying power in the hidden tax of inflation. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm breaking free of the paradigm. I'm stacking silver. I'm stacking gold. Who's with me? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in 6 minutes and 5 seconds to break it all down. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in 5 minutes and 30 seconds to cover the breaking gold and silver news. What happened overnight? Where are we headed today? We're going to watch the COMEX open, dude. We're going to watch the Shanghai open. And if you guys want, we can even watch the stock market open. What's going to happen today? Are we going to 90 or are the bankers striking back? Put 90 or put bankers in chat right now. What do you think is going to happen? We're going to be live here in 5 minutes and 5 seconds. This song is called Chasing That Mill, M-I-L-L. You can find any of my music on Amazon Music, YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere. Pandora. Just search International Stackers, the artist. Sit back, enjoy the vibe. We're going to be live here in 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Smash that like button if you're ready.
Stack it high, watch it grow, giveaways for all, feel the thrill, international stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find, treasure hunting, one of a kind.
1, 2.
Join the crew.
I'm turning it up. I'm turning it up. I'm turning it up. There we go.
And so much more.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live here in just 4 minutes and 14 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. Who's excited? Who's with me? Who's ready?
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright. Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines, gold's the glow.
Let's go!
Stack it high, watch it grow. Give
Yes!
for all, feel the thrill.
Who's ready?
Stack 'em that mill. So hit that stove.
3 minutes and 30 seconds till we're live, folks. Smash that like button if you're ready here.
You're the best international.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Strong, silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's get it.
Chasing that mill.
Thank you, Funky B4, for being a member for 2 months. Saying, let's get it.
So hit that sub, join the quest. Riches
Yes!
await. You're the best international stacker, stacking strong. Silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's get it. Oh man, Rick Harrison is sending a mystery package. Oh no.
Chasing
What could it be?
that mill. Chasing that mill.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 30 seconds till we're live here. Who's ready?
Crabs are grooving side to side.
Smash that like
Ocean
button.
waves where dreams collide. Claws are up, the beat we chase. Treasure gleaming, golden space. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day.
Let's go.
Silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in 1 minute and 45 seconds covering the breaking gold and silver news. The market opens. Who's ready? Who's ready for the mega ga? Who wants free silver, gold, or copper? Put free in chat.
We're the crew, the Shell Brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up, don't delay. Yeah, join the party night and day.
Let's go.
Silver is the key. Crustacean nation, dance with me.
Let's get a crab dance going. If you're ready for the stream, drop a crab in chat right now. 1 minute warning. Smash that like button. 1 minute warning.
In the sand.
Yes, yes, yes.
Foils laid by hand. We're the crew, the Shell Brigade. Treasures found, the music's played.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Claws up in the sky.
Who's ready?
Stacker, he's our guy.
Let's go.
And silver is the key.
We're going to go old school, ladies and gentlemen. We're going old school. Let's get it.
Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me. Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International Stacker. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. I worked all night, guys. I worked on my audio to try to make it perfect for you. First off, is the music a perfect level? Perfect level if it is my mic the perfect level? Please let me know. 68,000 videos, or sorry, 68,000 subscribers, not videos. That would be insane. 68,000 videos. 68,413 subscribers. That means we're only about 87 away from the next big show. Music is a little, okay, music a little lower. Music's too loud. Okay, I'm turning it down. Now say music is fine now. If it's perfect, let me know. And we're going to jump right into the market, guys. It was crazy. Crazy overnight. And we're going to break it down right now. Okay, so silver was raging all night. It hit a high of $81. $81.03 lower. Voice up. Lower the music. Voice up. Good. I'm seeing still too high. Okay, I'm turning the music down a little bit more. There we go. How's the music now? How's the music now? I'm getting this down, guys. I'm getting it down. Oh, I see why. It's like huge over there. Hold up. How is it now? How is the music now? Well, the song changed. You're not going to be able to tell me. Hold on. Okay, there's a new song. Give it a second. Tell me if this new music is okay. Okay, so overnight silver just raged higher. Went all the way to $81.03. $81.03. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, nice now. They're saying it's good now. Okay. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, this morning, silver hit a low of 78.24. 78.24, and it's currently at 79.02 on a red candle. But ladies and gentlemen, the market's going to be opening up here in just a minute and 30 seconds. A minute and 30 seconds. We're going to see what happens. Are we going to get back over 80 here? Let's put a mark here on 80. Bang. And then let's bring up silver futures and see where we're at there. How's the music now? Is it good? 78.85. 78.85. You guys, we are in backwardation. It's not a drill. We're in backwardation. And I believe the alert is fixed now. The alert was messed up last night. I believe the alert is fixed. And we are at 79.07 on a green candle right now. We're going to see what happens. Mic up, please. Guys, the mic is maxed. It's louder than it's ever been. Let me check. Hold up. If you need the mic up, I think it's something on your side. Let me see. Yeah. I'm checking the feed on YouTube right now. The mic is like super high. So it might be something on your end. Try to boost your audio. Okay. So we're on a green candle, 79.09 with silver. With gold, we are on a red candle, 4,813. Overnight, gold raged as well. Look at this. It went as high as 4,871. We got close to 49 hundo. Currently, again, it's 48.1374. Hit a low a little bit earlier of 47.86. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some news to cover. Mix is good. Music is good. Thank you for that next exit. I have some news to cover this morning. That's some pretty wild music, I must say. So we're going to be covering that. But I did want to highlight this, guys. Look what happened overnight to the gold to silver ratio. We did break below 60 momentarily. We had one little blip right here below 60. 50, what was that? 59.97 to 1. We are currently sitting at 60.84 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold. And ladies and gentlemen, overnight, Shanghai Futures Exchange got as high as 91.73. It got as low as 89.10, and it ended on a red candle of 89.23. So 89.23 and 79. So we're still about a $10 premium. So here's what's going to happen. The market is now currently open. It opened 30 seconds ago. So what does that mean? Now remember, gold and silver trade 24 hours a day on the COMEX and via the Globex, but every morning at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we see it take over in the United States. We see it take over in Chicago and New York. So we're going to start to see the volume here pick up significantly this morning, and we are starting to see a bigger green candle here form. Let's just do this. Let's get this out of the way. Let's have a good trading day. Let me just do the baby gator.
I'm going to try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, what was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
Yes! The baby gator, some scientist says, works 90% of the time, every time. 30% less on music, someone saying. Hold up, let me bring up the on my phone. Give me a second here. Let me see what it sounds like. Okay, the music is too loud. I'm gonna bump the music down a little. Hold up. I'm trying to get this perfect for you guys. Hold up. Let me bump the music down a little bit more. You're right, it is too loud. What I did is I changed my audio up a little bit because people said I was too muffled. People said it sounded like there was a bucket over my head, so I added some more treble in there. And I made it, I just tried to air up my voice a little bit so it sounded a little bit fuller for you guys. Okay, I agree. Voice audio is lower than usual. It's because I changed the tone. Do you guys like this tone or you want me to go back to the old tone? Let me know. Okay. Where was I? Shanghai Futures Exchange, 89.23. Okay, so over here, 78. So yeah, we're about a $10 premium from the west to the east. And Brian in chat saying Core 3 strikes back. People like the old tone better. IS, can you turn up your microphone? Guys, like, I'm checking the YouTube feed on my phone and it sounds fine. Hold up. I'm checking the YouTube feed on my phone and it sounds fine. I'll figure it out. I'll go back to the old tone. I think you guys like the old tone better. Mike needs more bass. Okay, I'll add more bass after the stream. And I'm just going to leave it because I changed it because people were telling me to change it. Now people are telling me to change it again. So I'm just going to go back to my original settings and leave it because I got less complaints then. So here we go. I'm going to go into covering the breaking gold and silver news this morning. And I will change the microphone back to where it was. And no matter what anybody says, I'm never changing it again. And here it is, stealing your buying power through the hidden tax of inflation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is from Gold and Silver HQ. Inflation isn't a bug in the system. It's the system's favorite feature. So look at this quote right here. The most important thing is The most important thing, remember, is that inflation is not an act of God. That inflation is not a catastrophe of the elements or a disease that comes in like a plague. Inflation is an actual policy. An actual policy. Okay, here's the next one. Back to checking the price every 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so this is Make Gold Great, and he says back to checking the price of silver every 5 minutes instead of every 10 minutes. How many of you guys were checking the price every 5 minutes last night? How many of you? I certainly was. As I was watching Rat Stacker play some softball, and boy, oh boy, was it a wild game. Here's Bald Money Guy, and I said this too. I'm like, they want you poor. Don't fall for it. Turkey is selling to try to prop up their failing fiat currency. We know this. This is in response to Bald Guy Money saying it's completely dishonest. Articles like this from CNBC that are about gold that make people consider selling gold or avoid it altogether. This is deliberate. Their job is to sell you stocks. They don't want you holding physical metal. Look at this. Central banks were buying gold at record levels. Here's why they're selling now. In this article, they talk about Turkey, who's trying to save their failing lira, their failing paper fiat currency. So that's what that's about. And then they mention, and Poland was going to sell too, but that was a rumor, never confirmed. So they're reporting on rumors. So typical media trying to manipulate there. Typical. Okay, next article here. Will it hold? Watch out situation for silver. So Bull Theory saying breaking. The U.S. and Iran have agreed in the principle to extend the ceasefire per the Associated Press. The original 2-week truce was set to expire on April 21st. Both sides have now signaled they are willing to keep it going while negotiations continue. More time to negotiate means more breathing room for the markets. But if this was about to fail, if the ceasefire failed and we went straight into kinetic action, you would see the markets immediately react. And per recently, that would be a bad thing for gold and silver. I don't know why. But for this current situation we got going on here, Gold and silver seem to be moving negatively when there's war, and when there's peace, that moves positively, which is completely counterintuitive. And Cheryl Clark here is saying, I think it's fine. You have conflicting complaints. I wonder if people have tried adjusting their sound. You and the music were ready for the party, but I think it's okay. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, the next piece of news here, and I dropped some bulls. Silver surges back over 80. Silver has now traded in the 80s for 5 consecutive months. And that's so great that here in April we did break 80, and I think we'll be back over it again. But even if we weren't, that means we've been over 80 for 5 consecutive months now. At least sometime in that month, which is extremely bullish. Remember, last night we hit a high of 8103. 8103. Okay, the next piece of news here. Could Rashad be correct? So this is Rashad, one of our favorite technical analysts here. And he's saying, how's the music now, guys? I feel like it's not loud enough. I can barely hear it. Is it okay? Let me know. In the realistically optimistic scenario, this is what I expect silver to do next. With geopolitical events and statements changing 180 degrees any moment, markets became extremely volatile and unstable. So look at this. He's thinking this could be a possibility for silver. Do you guys agree with Rashad, or is he far too bullish? Okay, most people are saying the music is perfect. Good. Okay, Axis answer that. Okay, I don't read that. Okay, here we go. Respect the trend. This is from Gold Perspectives. Gold is respecting a well-defined rising channel with price rebounding from a lower boundary. The pullback found support and formed a higher low, keeping the trend intact. Holding this zone supports continuation toward the upper range. So look, this was the normal trend. These two little bars here, we broke out of that, and then we've been dancing around on top of it, and we just came down and bounced off of it, and now we're staying above this normal trend channel, which is pretty bullish. Pretty bullish. Exactly, you don't know. Okay, what's Dirtbox is saying? Exactly, you don't even know what it means because you know one her here mentioned it. I would have, but your moderator. I don't know what you're talking about, Dirtbox. I really don't know what you're talking about. Okay, let's go to the next piece of news here. Okay, this is what real currency collapse looks like through government orchestrated inflation. And guys, look, we're gonna go here to the danger zone. I know you guys want to go to the charts. We're gonna be there in like 3 minutes, so let me just hit this. This is what real currency collapse through government orchestrated inflation looks like. Viewer the Reekster shared his personal story. Around 1969 in UK, a 10 shilling note, half a pound, could buy 20 Mars chocolate bars, 3 pints of beer. That same amount of money was equal to about 0.91 of a gram, 0.91 of gold back then. Today, 50p barely buys half a Mars bar. But if you still had that 0.91 of a gram of gold instead, it would now be worth over 100 pounds. The gold didn't change, the currency did. So here is his personal story. Around 1969 in the UK, I was about 8 years old. My uncle gave me a 10 bob note, 10 shillings, or what is half of a pound. I remember feeling rich. I could buy 20 Mars bars of chocolate for that, and if I were an adult, I could have 3 pints of beer. It was equivalent to 0.91 of a gram of gold. If I had been given the gold and kept it as my precious, it'd be worth over 100 pounds today. But that piece of currency, 50p. That's just the disgusting thing, the hidden tax of inflation, how governments are basically extracting wealth buying power from their populace. And look at here, I put this out last night when we broke 80. This is when it was 80.75. This is why you got to follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, ladies and gentlemen, because I come out with breaking gold and silver news all the time. The market full. Okay, and this is another good one from Bald Guy Money. He says, in this market full of manipulation, especially in the commodities market, it's better to get positioned and stay positioned. The day-to-day means nothing. And guys, remember when I say what I say, when in doubt, zoom out? I really mean it. I really mean it. I really mean it. And Psalms in chat says, fundamentals matter most. Rick Rule tells David Lynn he is buying gold big time. Oh, yeah. Here's Smart Silver Stacker saying gold to silver ratio has broken down from a symmetric triangle consolidation, and today it fell well below its 50-day moving average. Things are looking good for gold and silver, and that's the gold to silver ratio here. And we are sitting at 60.95 to 1. 60.95 ounces of silver to every 1 ounce of gold. Okay, look at this one from Silver Trade. Major silver breakout. Silver soars above its 50-day moving average. Gold to silver ratio breaks below its 50-day moving average for the first time since February. So this is the 5-minute chart. And on this 5-minute chart, we are just about to, we are back over our simple moving 50 for the 5-minute increment. We're almost over that, and we're catching back up to the 200-day on this 5-minute chart. But we are back over the 50-day moving average for silver. Okay, I got some more good news, but we'll go back here and I'll answer your questions in chat. So if you got questions in chat, put them in right now. And ladies and gentlemen, remember, we are about to enter the danger zone. That's every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is when the bankers will traditionally attack us. So we're going to sit here. We're going to wait. We're going to see if we can push back and fight against the big bankers and make it through this danger zone. Woo! Okay, let's see what's going on here in chat. They aren't blocking you now, and you're being rude. Who's being rude? You all missed out on the last 2 days of Gary. Okay, is there a troll in chat, guys? If there's a troll in chat that needs a timeout, let me know. Okay. But anyways, it is 8:12, and we are 3 minutes away from the danger zone, ladies and gentlemen here. What is going to happen? We'll find out here together. Okay, troll, calm down. If you troll one more time, I'm putting you in timeout. I'm putting you in timeout with the worms.
How dare you?
Oh my gosh. Okay. We got about 1 minute and 50 seconds left here in the danger zone. We're going to see what we can do there. We're going to close that. We got that. I checked the repo market this morning. There is no emergency liquidity coming out. The last emergency liquidity we saw was back on April Fool's Day. So that's very interesting. I'm surprised we're not seeing more emergency liquidity coming out, but I think it's coming. I do. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Thank you so much for Blue Shadow putting out this tweet. I forgot to put out a tweet. I forgot to put this out. Dang it. Okay. Go back to here. Go back to here. Okay. Guys, I was working all night on this audio. I thought I had it perfect for you guys, but I think I need to put a little bit more tone back into my voice. Do you guys think my voice clarity and style is perfect right now, or does it need a little bit more bass back in it? Because I originally got complaints it was too bassy, but I think I took too much out. What do you guys think in chat? And we are just about 30 seconds here from the danger zone. Yes! Jeff says it's tolerable. Perfect. A little more bass. Needs a little bit of more Baby Gator calling it. It's fine right now. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. I'm good. I'm just not as loud as I usually am. I think it's because I messed with the settings. Well, here, let me do this. Hold up. Let me do this. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to boost it 1 second. Okay, let me go to gain here. Okay, I'm going to boost this up to... How is that? Is that better? Is that better? Like, according to my levels, I'm as loud as I always am. I think it's because the tone is different. That's doing it. I think that's what's doing it for you guys. That's perfect. That's better. Okay, we're good. Okay, I think I figured it out. I finally caught a morning stream. Need Mrs. IS coffee. Yeah, Silver. I'm sipping on Mrs. IS coffee right now. Sounds great, buddy. Leave us a stack in AG47. J-Dub in chat saying, inflation is still very real. My company distributes HVAC equipment for one of the largest HVAC brands. Today, We got word of a significant price increase coming at end of April. There you heard it first, folks, from J-Dub. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in the danger zone. We are in the danger zone. Fed will inject 40 billion into the markets over the next few weeks, is saying Shotgun Susie in chat. Yeah, they do buy back a lot of their debt. Unfortunately, it's become a normal thing. Unfortunately, it's become a normal thing for the COMEX. There we go. I'm still trying to get my earphone levels good, guys, because I need the music. I need the music to feed. The music feeds me like a monster. And ladies and gentlemen, we're in the first candle of the danger zone, and we're on a green candle here. Silver is trading at $78.94 after hitting a high last night of $81.03. A truly meteoric run, and I don't think we're over yet. Do you guys think it's over? Or do you think we're just beginning? I'll tell you what, none of the fundamentals have changed. None of them. None of the fundamentals have changed. The most reflective metal, the most conductive metal, the best thermodynamic properties, antibacterial, it's in yoga pants. None of the fundamentals have changed. Do you know what has changed, though? The mega giveaway's changed. I've added even more silver to this giveaway, over 40 ounces of silver, a bunch of copper. We've got some gold in there. All you got to do is subscribe, turn on the notifications. You're not going to want to miss it. I mean, there's stuff like this. This is a black-filled, one of the first 50 issued MS69 2025 Eagle. Let's see what else we got in here. Look at this. Another numismatic coin, a PCGSPR 69D Cameo 2000S silver quarter. That's up for grabs. We've got a Germania mint rune, one of these bad boys in there. These things are great. They glow under ultraviolet light. We've got stuff like this in there. Look at a 2026 Silver Britannia. We've got stuff like this. 90% silver. We got 40% silver. We got Valcambi. We've got, look at this. A silver M16. Is that an A1? What else we got in here? We've got mint sets. We've got gold. We've got copper skull. It's going to be crazy, guys. Look at this. 10 ounces Silvertown bars. We've got so much in there. Don't miss out. You guys got to subscribe. It is going to be the giveaway of the century. And we've got a BGC Foreman here in the danger zone. Are we going to hold off, ladies and gentlemen? We got another 1 minute left here. And good news, you guys asked me. I reached out to the CEO of Hero Bullion, and I'm hoping to hear something back to have him on a stream. Would you guys like him on a stream? You said you wanted a bullion company CEO, so I'm going to get probably, hopefully, cross your fingers, the CEO of Hero Bullion on here. You guys also said you wanted to hear from like a gold mining or silver mining executive, so I'm working on that. It looks like we're going to have Bald Guy Money back on the channel maybe sometime next week. We're coordinating right now. We were going to do it before, but then he took a trip to Japan, so we hit pause till he got back just because it would be complicated when traveling, so he's back. So we're figuring that out. Let me know who else you guys want on the stream. We did have Backyard Bullion. And guys, he broke 100,000 subscribers here live on the stream. And as a token of his appreciation, he made something special. I did show this on the last stream, but I want to show it one more time for those people who missed it. Wait until you see what he made. He poured this, a silver crab, and it's going to take a little bit of time to get it because he has to get it hallmarked. Look at this. 3.51 ounces, Backyard Bullion. It says 100K there. We helped him get over 100K. International Stacker stamped there. And this is going to go in the giveaway for one of you. 3.51 ounces, guys. How much is that worth now? What's this? Someone calculate that. What's 3.51 times 78.93? That's how much at just the spot price that silver is worth. One of you guys is going to win that. And West Texas Stacker says, Jake is awesome. Hero Bullion is awesome. Yeah, I like him a lot. I do like them a lot. Kansas here, or Psalms here saying, Topeka, Kansas, Republican Senator Mike Murphy sold the Kansas legislature on granting investors in gold and silver an exemption from state capital gains tax. Nice. Hopefully that passes. That would be great, Psalms. And we got in chat Shotgun Susie saying, please ask Shri tips from YouTube to do an interview. That is a gold and silver refiner, I believe. We could do that. Northampton West is saying, will you call a force majeure on GA and buy a new boat? What did I tell you? Guys, I'm declaring a force majeure in this mega GA. I cannot deliver. I'm keeping it all. Just kidding. Floyd Lawton says, can you get the Hero Bullion CEO to agree to a discount for me? I can try. The Floyd Lawton. They do have a deal going on right now. It's 5 ounces at spot price. 5 ounces, $9.99 rounds. Someone tweeted it at me. Look at this. It's pretty nice stuff. It's a spot price, and it comes in a nice little satchel. Look at this. You get a orange satchel, and look, $9.99 at spot. Hard to beat 5 rounds at spot, so that's a pretty good deal. Okay, we got SGT saying, it would be awesome to hear from Jake at Hero Bullion. He might even put some of your custom pours on his site, like the Rolos. Ooh, that could be crazy. Drop of the Mic says, I forget if the Mega GA has 3 main bags. Thinking of sending in some silver. Yeah, so here's how the Mega giveaway works, and I'll show you guys some stuff while I talk about it. When it's time to do the Mega giveaway, it's going to be when we hit 100,000 subscribers. And guys, it seems like a far way away, but per AI, it's going to be in 1 to 2 months. And not any AI. YouTube has its own creator AI, and it's telling me 1 to 2 months will be there. So we just got to keep sharing, keep liking, and keep subscribing. But basically how it works is there's going to be $3,000 prize. So out of what's in here eventually, and there's going to be a lot more added, I guarantee you, I'll make $3,000 prizes. And then those $3,000 prizes, you'll have to enter ahead of time to be eligible to win. But it's not going to be all the silver and gold in here for the grand prizes. I'm also going to make probably 10 what I call crab bags. It's a bag with a crab on it. And I'm going to give those crab bags away during live stream, during the Mega giveaway live stream. And you can win stuff like this. Look, the Germania Mint, Royal British Mint, Loki Silver Bar. So there'll be 3 main grand prizes and then 10 additional crab bags given out during the live stream. So all you have to do is be present to win the crab bags. But you have to advance enter for the 3 main grand prizes. So 3 main grand prizes plus at least 10 crab bags. And there's going to be a lot. Guys, look what I just pulled up. Like, there is just endless treasures in here. Look at this. Look. One of those Buffalo rounds, $9.99. There's so much in here to give away. Are you guys excited for this? I need to go through and show it to all you guys one of these days. It's going to be crazy. And ladies and gentlemen, we are still in the danger zone here for another 6 minutes. 6 minutes in the danger zone here. And SGT Stacking, thank you so much for the super chat. And SGT Stacking says, Farmer and Thule are having an auction tonight. I've been buying from them for over 3 years and always have sweet spot deals. Can I drop a link? Sure, SGT. Guys, SGT Stacking is going to drop a link in chat for Thule and Farmer, both friends of the channel. And they're having an auction tonight, so check them out. They might have some sweet spot deals. Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, we have 5.5 minutes left here in this danger zone. And look, we are surviving here in this danger zone. So we're looking pretty good there. I do need to do this. Okay, let's go back to the chart. I do need to tweet this out. Man, slipping this morning, slipping. Live now on YouTube. Come join the party as we cover silver and gold news and watch red candles turn green. That's a pretty good ad. What do you guys think? Go link. Boop, boop, boop. And if you guys are on X, previously known as Twitter, if you could repost this, I'd appreciate it. We'll do that. Boop. And we'll go here. Bam. And we'll go here. Guys, if you're just joining, the name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than Walmart. Please smash that like button if you guys like my streams, if you're having fun. It helps so much. Live now on YouTube. Come join the party as we cover silver and gold news and watch red candles turn green. Okay, we got it out. Whew, we got it out. Okay, see what else you guys are saying here. Okay, we'll refresh that news. Come back here to the chart. There we go. Can we get street tips on the stream? Yeah. Yeah, I can work on that. I just need to figure out his contact. Psalms here is saying global gold accumulation hits about 2 billion as African central banks join the buying wave. Thank you for that, Psalm. Wow. Guys, who's still stacking and what did you buy? What have you guys added over the last week? Let me know. What did I add over the last week? I added this. Whoop. I added this international stacker patch. I'm going to affix this to my backpack when I'm at coin shows. So I have a hat that I wear, but I think I'm also going to put that on my backpack so people can identify the king crab. Is the I Dare You girl subscribed? I don't think so, John. I don't think so. Thank you for the info. Maybe a teaser video for the GOT 90K subs. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Yeah. Guys, there's so much premium silver in there. I'm guessing it's over 40 ounces. I don't even know. I don't even know. Someone says, talk to Jason at Mount Baker Mining. Yeah, there's some legends I could get on here in the mining industry. You know, answer your guys' questions. Okay, I did have a couple more pieces of news to cover here. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the danger zone. So after that, I'll go back to news, but I wanted to start right. I wanted to start right here. That's where I want to start. Okay. Silver Dave would be a super entertaining guest, I think. Oh, he's the one that makes the silver bits, right, Gray? I think I know who you're talking about. Those are cool channels, says Ken. 250th American map, 5 ounce, someone's saying. Darby picked up some constitutional junk. That's awesome. I'm reading what you guys bought. Tiny gold bits at a time, says Steven. Can you get Stack That Gold? Bill's saying. I'm not sure who that is. I'll have to check. You need to get on. You need to get me on the show. It'd be awesome, says West Texas. Email me, West Texas. Would love to hear about chat with Stacking Surfer. Oh, he's talking about Stacking Surfer. Wow, look at Al Jazari, guys. Al Jazari got 600 ounces on the dip. Congratulations, Al Jazari. That's awesome. Oxby saying my LCS local coin shop was not going to put good silver out until it hit 78. Well, there you go. And guys, we got over 1,000 people on the stream, 331 likes. Thank you so much. That means we're only 19 likes to 350. And the next 19 people that hit the like button are going to get good luck for 7 months.
It's science.
It's science. Okay, Christian Love got 4 tubes of dimes, $2.50 each. Well, let's see. Let's see how good of a deal he got. So I happen to know 1 tube of dimes is 50. And if I do the calculation here, 50 dimes. Wow, good job. So spot price on a tube of dimes is $284.98 right now. And he got them for $2.50 a pop. Good job. Just make sure it's a trusted source. Drop in the mic says 18 graded, 69 and 70 commemorative silver dollars at 50.50 each. Nice. Nice. AG Astronaut got $5 face of BU proof 90% silver dimes. Nice. Below melt. Awesome. Michael said, pretty excited. My corks are supposed to be delivered today. Nice. Guys, corks are in the mill. The first wave of corks are in the mill. They should be hitting mailboxes soon. And Jax, who's been a member for over a month, thank you, saying, crab attack. Thank you so much. Okay. I was thinking of something. What was I just thinking about? Oh, I got distracted. It was about 90%. It was something about 90%. Something about the commemorative. I don't remember. Man, I had something I was going to tell you guys. Thank you, Jack, so much for gifting 1 International Stacker membership. And that went to Gold Sniping Farmer. Congratulations, Gold Sniping Farmer. You just got a free membership. Make sure you say thank you to Jax in chat. And the next time I do a War Room, I'll see you in there. It's a channel member only live stream here on YouTube. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. Yeah, and I've got to fix the audio on my side because like I feed off the music and the music is super low in my headphone. So I feed off the music and it's super low. Not ideal. But it's okay. We're going to keep the party going anyway. I think I figured it out. There we go. I think I figured it out. I got the music louder in my headphones there. And ladies and gentlemen, we are out of the danger zone. Yes. Hold up 1 second. Let me check something here. Yes. I just checked it on YouTube. The music is actually a good level because I don't want it to be crazy for you guys, but I usually blast the music in my ears. Oh, you know what I can do? I'm going to do this. Hold up. Give me a second here. I'm going to plug this into this. Okay, there we go. Nice. I figured it out. There's definitely music. I just tested on my phone. Smart Silver Stacker, I do want to have him on the show. That would be fun. He's a great guy. Very knowledgeable, heavy technical analysis. He'd be a great guy to have on, I think. Okay, so we are out of the danger zone. For the next shoe to drop here is going to be at 9 a.m. Just 27 minutes from right now, the Shanghai Futures Exchange is going to open. And Jack's gifted another International Stacker membership. Thank you so much. That went to Crypto. Crypto Mon, congratulations. You just got a free membership. Make sure you say thank you to Jax. That is mega. There we go. I think I fixed it. I'm messing with settings on my side, guys, because I'm trying to get the music louder in my ears. There we go. So we're waiting with bated breath for Shanghai Futures Exchange to open here. And that's going to be in under like 26 and a half minutes. There we go. So I'm curious, what do you guys think it's going to be? Team green or team red? Are we going higher or lower? That's the question. Bam. Reporting for roll call, says Brian. Sorry for the tardiness. It's okay, Brian. You made it. Solar slump, says Rob in chat. Since 2026, silver prices have stayed high. Solar panel manufacturers aggressively thinning, using less silver per cell, switching to copper. Demand for PV forecast to drop 19% this year. It's okay. And guess what? Copper is not as like half the life, and it's not efficient. So it's actually not a good replacement. So if anyone's doing copper, it's not wide scale. But there has been an advancement to use less silver, which I think is going to be bullish because I think even more solar panels will be made. So that's coming. I think I did a post on that the other day. As I take a sip of Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Who's having a good morning out there, guys? Look at, and for everyone who joined late, silver last night hit 81.03. Currently trading at 78.78. What a wild ride. We did make it through the danger zone relatively unscathed. And Dougster has a prediction. It's going lower than higher than lower than higher. That's probably a pretty good prediction. See what you guys are saying here on X. Look at this. War room attire, yes or no? War room with clothes, 33%. War room without clothes, 67%. Come on, next exit. Shotgun Susie, thank you for putting that out. Great. Now we need some more cowbell, says Mark. Should I get a cowbell? Do you guys want a cowbell? I do have more sound effects I haven't added in yet. Have I ever panned for gold? Yes, I have panned for gold. There was a viewer talking about sending me some pay dirt to give away so you guys can pan for gold. Would that be fun? Would you guys like me to add pay dirt with actual gold in it to the mega giveaway, and then somebody can win it with a gold pan? Would that be cool? That'd be pretty cool. No one asked to have a war room in the swimwear, says Jax. Whoa. I need under $70 just one more time, then to the moon, says Brian.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
There you go. There. Thank you so much, barcoded droid. Everybody needs to stay crabby and stack on, saying the barcoded droid. Barcoded droid has been a member for 4 months, Diamond Claw member at that. Thank you so much to all the Diamond Claw members. I really appreciate your support. It's viewers like you that help me do what I do. Thank you so much. And the question to everyone in chat right now: who has Diamond Claws? Who's got them? Who's got them? Okay, I want to try something here. Let me try something here. Hold up. Let me titrate this. Okay, that does not make a difference. Okay. Thank you, barcoded droid. Who's got Diamond Claws? And guys, we got an attack coming on right here. I'm going in.
Dudley! Smith! A fallen hard with one arm on the top! Oh my God! Oh no, he's not! Major choke slam!
Yes. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 24 minutes away from the Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. Are we gapping up or down? Let's see, 89.23. We're currently at 78.64. We've got some negative pressure right. Oh no, guys. Do you see what I see? Is that a double shark fin? See if we can push back here. But yeah, we are getting some negative pressure. Our low earlier, our low all of night, overnight was at like 5:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this morning was 78.24. We've got a pretty negative attack going on right now with silver, 78.63. If this trend continues, hopefully we can bounce off that and continue. We want to stay above these green lines. That's a Fibonacci retracement, and I forget what the other one was. So we'll see what we could do here. But when in doubt, zoom out. Let's look what we got going on here. Let's go to the 1 week chart. Look at this 1 week chart, guys. Looking strong. Wow. 1 week chart is looking great. Let's go to the monthly. Monthly's looking just fine. That's the spike, guys. That's the spike right there. The spike that went ham. 121.63. I believe we'll be back wholeheartedly. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. My next target's 152, I believe. Let's check out the yearly chart here. Each one of these is a year. Interesting. Oh, look, that's the 45-year cup and handle. Look. So here's the cup. So what you do is you draw a line. And then you draw a line down. And then you move that over. And once you get to the handle part, theoretically, that is like the minimum of your measured move you should get to, which according to this, and it'd be different if I look on logarithmic, but according just to this, just real quick, that'd be 91.95. Okay, let's go here. There we go. $78.67 on a green candle there. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, and back to here. All right, a few pieces of news, then we're going to jump over for Shanghai. Over 1,000 people on the stream. Welcome, everybody. Keep smashing that like button. We're only about 90 away from 500. I know we can do that. So this one's from North Star, and I said, are you ready? He said, congratulations, you're living in through a fourth signal in 100 years. Look at this. Signal 1, bing. Signal 2, bam. Signal 3, bong. Signal 4, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go, ladies and gentlemen? But look at the bottom, the baseline of each of these. It's been massive. Do you think it will continue? Do you think we're in signal 4? Buenos dias, Stacker, says Armontero. Welcome. Okay, this is a big one. I want to play this for you. Please tell me if the audio is good. I'm going to turn it up real quick. Hold up. Okay, there. I need to turn this level. Tell me if it's loud enough. Here we go. This is the Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent.
Banks were invented around Bretton Woods, which was post World War II. Europe was, and Asia was a unique time in America, and it led to incredible prosperity across the world. So why can't we do that again? And why can't we focus on growth? Like, what are the tools? What is hindering growth of these economies?
Did you hear what he just said? And good, the audio's good, thank God, because last night it wasn't. Did you hear what he just said? Is the Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent quietly preparing a return to the gold standard? Bessent just dropped a major hint about bringing back elements of the Bretton Woods system, the era when the U.S. dollar was directly backed by gold. This would be one of the most significant monetary shifts in decades. And look at this, U.S. dollar inflation chart. I want to show you guys this. And if you look at the inflation chart, the creation of the Fed, our dollar, bloop. And then Bretton Woods agreement right here is, it tethered the U.S. dollar to gold and every other currency to the dollar. So the dollar was protected by gold and every other currency was tethered to the U.S. dollar. And that kind of collapsed here in 1971 when Nixon took us off the gold standard because there essentially was a gold rush, a bank run on our gold here, and we had given away over 50% of our gold by 1971. So countries like France could give us U.S. dollars, and we'd have to give them the gold. So Nixon suspended that in 1971, but that was part of the Bretton Woods system. As we're seeing an onslaught here against silver, don't lose faith. Don't be disheartened. The DXY is up 0.14%. Let's check the Dow futures. Dow is up 28 points, nothing crazy. Oil is kind of settling in there in the low 90s to high 80s, it looks like. Bitcoin's right at 74,000. This is going to be interesting market open here. What are you guys thinking right now? Are we gapping up or are we gapping down with Shanghai Futures Exchange? What do you guys think? People are saying gap up. Right now, with this downtrend, and we're at 78. Right now, I would say we're going to gap down, would be my guess. But it can turn around. My guess is we're going to gap down in 15 minutes. That's my guess. Look, what are the reasons why? One, this like staying $10 apart recently. This is 78.67. And then this is 89, so we're more than that 10 too. This ended on a red candle in a downward trend. Right now, we're in a major downward trend. If we continued the uptrend, I would say we're going to gap up. But right now, short term, I think we're going to gap down, but it could change around. We did just print a first green candle in the last 5, and we're working on a second green candle right now. And guys, there's something we do that some scientists say works 90% of the time every time to turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC, the baby gator.
Okay, man, try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
And I'm working on some new scenes. You guys know I have the getting attacked by pirates scene on a live stream. I have riding the camel scene. I've got Viola. There was a live stream I did from a hot air balloon. I was thinking about adding that when I'm talking about live streams around the world. Would you guys like to see that? Would you like the hot air balloon scene? Put hot air balloon in chat if you'd like to see that. Growl Lady said, I just got my income taxes debating what I should get. All silver or 1/10 ounce of gold and some silver. Opinions, thoughts. Growl Lady, how much silver to gold do you have right now? What is your exposure right now? Hey, so here's a question. Here's a question I'm curious about. Everyone in the United States should have done their taxes by now, hopefully. If not, hopefully you got an extension. Did you get more back than you were expecting? Did you get less back than you were expecting? Or did you get back about what you were expecting? Let me guys see what you say. I'm curious. Did you get back more than expecting, less than expecting, or about what you expected? Taxation is theft, saying Jeff. Okay, some got more, a little less. Someone got a lot more. That's awesome. You've got 1/10 ounce of gold and 100 ounces of silver collection. Okay, Growl Lady, I might do not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. I would say, can you do a 25-75% split? It might be hard with gold. If you could do like a 75-25 split, 25% being gold, that would be ideal, but you might not be able to do that. Otherwise, just get the lowest denomination of gold you can. That's the best deal, and then spend the rest on silver. But I wish every like 1,000 ounces I had bought a little bit more gold. Thousands more than expected. About 6x, says Jimmy Reefer. Congratulations. Brian here says, it may be time to send Viola to deal with these crooked bankers. Guys, who wants to see Viola? She's a fox. I met her in Poland, works in the Germanium Mint. She's got a strong arm, built like a brick house, and she's single. And she's looking to mingle. She's looking for a date. Who wants to take out Viola?
What's the robot's name?
Viola.
Viola.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's different. Yes, 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 yes. Sam is always 30K and only got back about 1,200 single, and I swear I get scammed doing taxes every year. Sorry to hear that, Growl Lady. But at least you got some back and didn't owe. Last year I owed. It was devastating. This year I actually was able to get a little back. Chasing That Mill says, Stacker, look at those. I can't say that. This is funny. Oh, my goodness. God bless my accountant who got me more in tax returns, says Jax. That's nice. We would like to see the video of when you were in Ireland looking for the leprechaun's crock of gold. Oh, you know what I could do? I could do a scene of, let me write this down. Hold up. Because we come up with ideas and then I forget them. Okay. We could do the hot air balloon scene. I'll do that. Hot air balloon. I got stopped by the police in London. I think the London police scene would be a good one. Don't you? Those are two good ones. And ladies and gentlemen, we are waiting for the Shanghai Futures Exchange to open. Don't go anywhere. It's happening here in just about 9 minutes. 9 minutes and 55 seconds, give or take. Are we gapping up or gapping down? I'll tell you what, silver is starting to level off here. We're starting to get another green candle here on the Shanghai Futures, or on the COMEX, excuse me. Gold's trending up as well. So we're going to see what we could do here in just under 10 minutes. If you got questions in chat, please put them. I'd be happy to answer them. But this is an important post. He's talking literally about the Bretton Woods system, which hallmark was the U.S. dollar tied. The U.S. dollar tied to gold. Backed up, backstopped to gold. More than tied. Okay, this was the report from that came out yesterday. And another 1.3 million ounces left the COMEX, albeit eligible still. What is happening? Where is it going? It is draining fast, ladies and gentlemen. What is the meaning to life? IS Abner's asking. Well, Abner, that is something I cover in the war room. The meaning of life I do share in the war room. Shiny Stacker saying, can you do the stay on target? Oh, that'd be good. I might be able to make it short enough. Stay on target. I'm writing it down. I might be able to do it if I make it short enough. The only scene this scene right here, where is it? This scene right here, it used to have audio on it, but I had to take it out because it kept getting a copy strike. It used to be, we're not going to take it. And then I tried the Who, not going to take it. And yes, we're going to take it. So I've got to make a custom sound for that, which I'll work on. But I think stay on target would probably be okay, not get copy strike. As long as I keep it short enough. That's the key. I find if you keep it under 10 seconds, you're usually cool. Florida Man Racer saying, is there any kind of ETF for the entire metals market? Like owning paper shares and all the metals at once and investing in well, there kind of is, Florida Man Racer, for gold and silver. There's SIL and then SILJ. So there's like a whole ETF for all the major gold miners, all the major silver miners, and there's a major ETF for all the juniors on both sides. So you can do that, but one for everything, nothing that I know of. But one for everything big or small, yeah, on either side, gold or silver. Dougster's saying if one gets a big tax refund, then their withholdings are too high. Better have little to no refund. Why would anyone want Big Brother holding your money all year, says Dougster. Can you get on Michael Oliver? That would be fun. Let me write that down. So many good ideas. Michael Oliver. Do the Money Song by Pink Floyd. I'm just going to do a custom song for that because every song I keep trying gets copyright, and I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are in a green candle here, 78.68. Things are starting to turn around right before the Shanghai Futures Exchange open. Are we going to gap up? We've got just, what would that be, 6 minutes and 50 seconds here. Keep smashing that like button if you enjoy the streams. We are only 33 likes away from 500. I'm looking in chat. If you got any questions, put them in there. And we are just a little bit away from Shanghai opening. We're waiting with bated breath. NBA Economics says Rashad is Silver Damas, like Nostradamus, Silver Damas. That's funny. If you're watching NBA, good to see you guys. NBA Economics is a crustacean. Gary Croft is saying that the actual available, not in a landfill, not in solar panels, not in yoga pants, gold to silver ratio is 4-to-1, giving silver value of. That's probably true, Gary. Guys, remember the majority of silver ever mined is not above ground. It's in landfills. It's been destroyed. It's been thrown away. It's been blown up across battlefields. So Gary Croft is onto something there. Okay, what is going on? China is very happy that I am permanently opening the Strait of Hormuz. I'm doing it for them also and the world. This situation will never happen again. They have agreed not to send weapons to Iran. President Xi will give me a big fat hug when I get there in a few weeks. Okay, but this doesn't. I'm not sure how I'm taking this. I don't think he means the Strait of Hormuz is open now. I think there's still a blockade. But I think what he's saying is that after this military action, maybe the strait will be always open. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how to read that. We'll see. We'll see how the markets respond. If it did get permanently reopened, the markets would be ripping, and it's only up 35 points. Here we go, guys. We're getting a green candle here, 78.70, and we're just 4 minutes away from Shanghai opening. Things are starting to change. Are we actually going to see a gap up here? Before I thought it was a gap down, but if we get a nice little push here, we might actually see a gap up. Let's see the silver futures. 78.74. We are almost in backwardation. Here we go, guys. The green candle starting to push here, 78.72. Okay. There's heavy debate going on right now in chat about you don't want a large tax return because you could do stuff with that cash during the year, make it work for you, put it in an account. Sometimes it's dictated by write-offs, so sometimes that's hard to know if you've got a business, especially if it's like a sole proprietorship, right? But for paychecks, that's easier to control. But yeah, I think people would just rather like not owe. And some people just like to get that couple grand or $1,000 or whatever it is, $500. Nice little bonus. So I get both sides of it. And I also get like, I would rather get owed money on taxes than have to pay more. You know, I get that too. So I think it's to each his own on that. But yeah, it makes sense financially. So if you're getting back like thousands and thousands of dollars on tax return, and it's not from a business, it's pulling out of your W-2. The thought process is you're pulling too much out for taxes. And if you had that money during the year, you could have bought more silver at a lower spot price, more gold, put it in a high yield, do something with it rather than let the tax man hold it. So that's kind of the back and forth that's going on in chat. It's a very, very interesting topic, honestly. Alpha crap. Maybe I should get a tax expert on for metals. That might be fun. We are at war with Mortimer, says the Crustacean Nation. Alpha Crab says we're at war with Mortimer.
Run.
Poor Mortimer. He was definitely having a heart attack last night, Alpha Crab. Thank you for that super chat. And Ralph's saying with businesses, you manage write-offs in the last quarter. Well, there's different things, though, Ralph. So, like, at least in the United States, you can write off. If you have an office in your home, whether you own or rent it, you can write that off, but only if you make a certain threshold of money. So there's some stuff you're not going to know till, like, the end of the year, or it might even come down to the wire if you're a very small business. So your deductions could actually change depending on how much or how little you make. And a lot of times you're not going to know that till close to the end. But yeah, you can write off as long as you use the room, the office for 100% for the business. You can write off a portion of your mortgage based on the square footage or your rent. A tax expert would be good. Like American Silver Eagles, guys. You know what, the American Silver Eagles in the United States, you can sell or buy as many as you want. It doesn't trigger that supposedly, I've been told, it doesn't trigger that $10,000 reporting requirement that coin shops have to do. Anywhere in the United States, if you move $10,000, withdraw or deposit it, they're going to fill out a special form. I think it's like a 8490 or whatever it is, and it's going to go into the IRS to say that you moved $10,000. And that happens even with metals. If you sell $10,000 worth of metals, they're supposed to trigger one of those. But supposedly, I've been told with American Silver Eagles, that doesn't get triggered. Yeah, tax expert would be good. I know some people that use their tax return as a yearly paying savings account, then take that money and invest it, says Florida Man. Nice. You know, I think there's not one answer for everybody. I think it's what people are comfortable with. Okay, look at this from Silver Wolf. Silver update. Yesterday, silver finally closed above. Oh, hold up. I almost missed it. 10 seconds till Shanghai. Are we gapping up or gapping down? 5, 4, 3. I almost missed it. 2, 1. And the market is open. It is a gap down, nearly where we predicted. Don't panic. Don't fear. $88.90 on Shanghai. But it's quickly turning into a BGC, a big green candle here. The next shoe to drop is going to be in exactly 30 minutes. It's going to be the opening of the stock market. What's going to happen when the stock market opens, guys? And we're only 9 likes away from 500, so please smash the like button. If you guys, what do you want to do? Do you want to see more silver and copper in the chest? Like, do you want me to spend 5 minutes and actually show you what's in that chest? Do you want me to cover the news? Do you want me to cover your questions? We're going to do a You Call It segment right now, and I'm going to do it as you call it. So you call it, tell me what you want to do. Wow, and Rudy Rude Boy says, finally got a super old coin. 650-year-old copper phallus from India. Phallus? Check your email marked Silverpunk in the subject line for cool stuff I just picked up from Silverpunk. Thanks, Big Green. I'll check it out. And RJ in chat says, I use tax returns to pay off whatever little credit card debt I have, and I buy PMs. Nice. Jimmy Reefer says, that 10K number is so outdated it needs to be adjusted. Yeah, I agree with you. That 10K really needs to be like 20K. Jimmy, I agree with you. Oh, big news. Big news in stock trading. There used to be a rule that people had to have $25,000 in their account to do like day trading and different types of trading, and they had to like settle, and you can only use so much. They threw that out. So that used to block a lot of people from getting in the stock market, trying to day trade, trying to do different things. So they removed that requirement. That's a pretty big deal for people. It might result in more people losing money though, but we'll see. Victor says, I'm a W-2 employee and work from home. Does that count as a write-off? No, it doesn't. It has to be a business. If you're W-2, that does not count. Sorry. Sorry to give you the bad news. Chad Brooks, thank you so much for joining as a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. And guys, I do channel member only live streams here on YouTube called The War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. The next one I'm going to do is probably Friday evening. I did one Monday morning. I try to do at least 2 a week. Okay, I only see one person wanting to look in the gotcha, so I don't think we'll do that. More people want more news. Okay. So look at this, guys, real quick. Shanghai is pushing back 89.25. We're about to break back into 90. Look at this. Big green candle. It appears the baby gator has worked.
It's science.
Wow. Oh, guys, one of you got scammed. Let me pull up the picture. One of you got scammed. I get messages all the time. You got to protect yourselves. Look at this. I'm going to show you this bar. One of you guys got scammed with this Royal Canadian Mint bar. Luckily, he's able to get his money back. Let me show it to you. Would you be able to tell this was a scam? Luckily, he's able to get his money back, but he got scammed on a 10-ounce silver bar. Look at that. Let me here's the back. Would this have tricked you? Would that have tricked you? Guys, you got to protect yourselves.
Are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now.
Wow, I nearly had a failed Raptor run. I just ran and refilled my coffee. I just spilt coffee everywhere in the hallway. I got to go put a paper towel on it so Mrs. Ias doesn't slip and break her caboodle. That was my clandestine Raptor run. I just refilled my coffee and I spilt it everywhere. Okay, give me like 4 seconds. Let me just go put a paper towel down. 1 second here, 1 second. Okay, I fixed it. Okay. Coffee gate is fixed. We are good. I spilled Mrs. Aya's coffee. Guys, when I run, so sometimes I'll use like that or scenes to get more coffee. And I literally, I lean forward, I get on the balls of my feet, I retract my hands up, and I literally run like a raptor through the house.
And that time was catastrophic as silver's breaking $79. By the way, can you guys hear the alert now? Last night you couldn't hear it. I think I fixed that. Bam the Trader says, I made it, bro. Best live streamer on YouTube. Keep being you, teaching us every day about the market. We're going to the moon. Einstein of Wall Street said so. Thank you, Bam. Appreciate it. You should put a thermos in the war room so you don't have to do Raptor runs. I know. See, I have to Raptor run to the kitchen because it's a coffee press, a French press. Send me 3 ounces and I won't tell Mrs. IS, says Koo Bagel. That's funny. Guys, look at this. We're starting to push here. Look at the volume. Major volume picked up as soon as Shanghai opened. And guys, that happened yesterday. Do you remember? As soon as Shanghai opened yesterday, we had a massive volume. And we're seeing that again today, which is odd. That is not normal. Silver's pushing back here towards 90 in Shanghai. Let's mark it. But why would volume be picking up when volume usually picks up at 8? It would usually pick up here. What in the world? Are algorithm traders set to the old time zone, maybe? That is strange. And look, it looks nearly identical. Look. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Look, a wick at either side. A wick at either side. Huh. We're going to keep an eye on that. See, let's check on gold. Gold's got some big volume picking up as well. That is just interesting. 10-ounce bars use specific gravity. You can do it for free with items around your house. Says drop it a mic. There's a new thing coming out from Pocket Pinger. A new tool. It's not replacing the ping test, but it's adding to it, and it sits on your desktop or table, and you will actually be able to ping numismatic coins without damaging them, and you'll actually be able to ping 10-ounce bars. So that's coming. Like a freight train. I might try to get some free ones to give away in the Mega Go. Okay, let's go back to the news here. Okay. Look at this. This is a silver trade saying silver surges over $89 in Shanghai, and yeah, it has. It's 89.67, guys. It's headed for 90 right now. Silver, this is the Shanghai Silver Report as of last night. Look, they added 8,000 kilograms. They are starting, the Shanghai Futures Exchange was bleeding just like the COMEX, but they've literally been adding tons of silver lately. Silver daily chart after technical analysis works. So here's the silver chart. So look, here's the trough. It was trading within, and then it broke out of that trough. So he drew a new one here, like a continuation from back here. And then it went up. It bounced off at once. It did penetrate, but it bounced off the second one, and now we're going back. So that's what Rashad's talking about there. Classic case of penetration. New York Post saying Biden DOJ weaponized federal law to prosecute pro-lifers. That's interesting. Patrick here is saying capital rotation events. Okay, these are instigated by stock market weakness. The big one is yet to come. So let's look at this. Okay, there's so much going on here. So CRE is a capital rotation event. Had one there, had one there, had one there, had one there, had one there. And we're way over. Okay, we're not in 2047. We're way over here. We're here. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I need to be able to zoom in on that. Look at this. JP Morgan. For those of you who don't know, JP Morgan, who also paid a $920 million fine in 2020 for market manipulation and had 2 of their bankers literally thrown in jail for what's called spoofing and what's called wash trading. If you guys want me to explain spoofing and wash trading, the 2 tools of the bankers, let me know. I'll explain it, but I think most of you might know. But JP Morgan, they're the custodian of the iShares SLV ETF. So SLV is a major ETF for silver, the one all the big institutional players play in. They maintain SLV Silver Vault, and the NYC COMEX is eligible, and London LBMA vaults. The history of the NYC COMEX eligible vault stock is as follows: 88, 90, blah, 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 down to there. I expect JP Morgan will reduce SLV's NYC vault stock by another 3 million ounces today or tomorrow, as they have been doing monthly, says PM Bug. No, literally, Abner, that were literally thrown in jail. Look, JP Morgan bankers in federal prison. It's on the DOJ website. Former JP Morgan precious metals traders sentenced to prison. So good old Greg Smithy boy sentenced to 2 years in prison. Michael Nowak sentenced to 1 year in prison. Yeah, it's a slap on the wrist, but at least something happened. And guys, silver's pushing higher here. Look at this. 79.31. We're quickly heading for 80 on the COMEX, and we're headed for 90 on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. Okay, it looks like you guys know what spoofing and wash trading is, so I'm not going to cover that. Okay, let's keep going down here. So make this asset rise. Please, Fed, stimulate. That's funny. The U.S. government is secretly using the same AI it banned, says Bull Theory. Average tax refund is over $3,400. Definitely was not mine. I would have loved that. Was this your tax refund, guys? $3,400. Okay, let's go back here. Let's look at the DXY. The DXY is up 0.1%. It's still under 99, which is bullish, but we want it back under 98. Let's look at Dow futures here. Guys, the stock market's opening in just 15 minutes. No, 17 minutes, 16 and a half minutes. It's only up 35. I'm going to keep staying on for you guys. If you guys want me to cover the stock market open, say stay in chat. And we are at 532 likes. I know we can get to 600. That is literally only like, what, 67 away? So please smash the like button. The next 67 people to smash like, you are going to have a dream about gold and silver in the next month.
It's science.
It's science. As silver pushes higher here on COMEX. 79.27 Shanghai. We're at 89.86. We're headed for 90 here. Okay, let's keep going down through some news. 3 years ago, this was my forecast for Cameco. Okay. Gen Z and millennials are burnt out because older generations worked just as hard, but they had hope, says Unusual Wells. This is funny. Disgruntled dump truck driver unloads trash into the driveway of a client who allegedly refused to pay. I mean, honestly, if you hire a dump truck and you don't pay, I think that's fair. Guys, if you hire a dump truck, they take your trash and you don't pay, don't you think that's fair? I mean, I think that's fair. Take your trash back. You don't want to pay. Look at this. Banks tally $100 billion of private credit loans as calm urged. As calm urged. That doesn't even make sense. Wells Fargo & Co. said its exposure to private credit firms was roughly $36.2 billion in the first quarter, while Citigroup reported $22 billion of such loans in the fourth quarter, noting that it had zero losses over the life of their portfolio. JP Morgan put the figure at $50 billion. Guys, private credit, mark my words. Yeah, return to sender. There you go, Florida man. There you go. Mark my words, private credit is going to be the domino. I don't think it's going to be the only thing that causes the next great market crisis. If you ever see GFC online, that stands for the Great Financial Crisis of 2008. I think private credit's going to be a big part of that. Cost of raising a child in the U.S. to age 18 is now over $303,000, up 28%. I'll tell you what, Rat Stacker loves airheads. I might pay $303,000 just in airheads. No, I'm kidding. Actually, to be fair, she loves the airheads, but I eat half of them. To be fair. President Trump says interest rates will drop once Kevin Warsh becomes Fed. And guys, remember, Kevin Warsh, he is the new nominee for the Federal Reserve, but he's not in yet. So let's go confirmation. He has to get confirmed by the Senate, which is not completely Republican controlled. So it's not, he'll get confirmed, but it's going to take some time. So his Senate confirmation is scheduled for April 21st. So that's what, 6 days from now? Following the release of financial disclosures revealing over 100 million in assets and extensive time. Guys, wouldn't you love to have 100 million in assets? Oh my goodness. While his nomination is advancing, faces roadblocks from Republican Senator Tom Tillis, who has pledged to block the final vote until the Department of Justice investigation concludes with Jerome Powell. You know what's going to happen with the senator? He's going to stand out. He's going to be like, no. Then they're going to come to him and go, hey, we'll fund that bridge that you wanted for your constituents. And he'll be like, okay, give me the bridge and I'll vote. Like, that's what happens with these holdouts. It's political posturing to get something, you know, for their constituents. And guys, we're pushing higher on the Shanghai Futures Exchange, $79.31. And that wasn't a dig at Republicans. Democrats do the same thing. Everyone does the same thing. They'll hold out until they get something for their constituents because they have an election coming up. I keep my channel apolitical, but I cover geopolitics and the things that affect gold and silver. Okay, gold's pushing higher, 4,814. And we, ladies and gentlemen, are just about, what is that? 22 minutes away from the stock market opening. Gold to silver ratio just went back up to 61.21 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold, but now it's just dropped again to 60.68. Remember, last night we did crack that 60. 59.97. We cracked that for 5 minutes. Tillis isn't running for re-election. He wouldn't get re-elected. At least he knew. It says RCG. Well, thank you for that. Jeff here says, just got an email from Scottsdale Mint selling random. Year ASE is only $4 over spot if anyone's interested. Nice. Support Radical Habits is putting some comments in chat. I don't want to read that out loud. I don't want to get banned. Florida man is saying $300K to raise a kid, $400K to the medium household price. Car is $1K a month plus groceries, gas, household taxes. The middle class have to be millionaires now, says Florida man racer. Look at this. Shanghai did kiss 90. Shanghai kissed 90. I would love for Shanghai to finish over 90 today. Let's pull this down here. And silver on the COMEX just hit 79.38, so nearly hit 80, on its way to 80. If you spend $1 million every day, it would take 2,740 years to reach $1 trillion. If you do $1 million a day, the U.S. national debt is 34.7 trillion. I don't think that's right. Yeah. U.S. debt is 39.1. That's old stats. Get your stat game up, bro. Look at this. These appear to be javelina. Video of a humanoid robot chasing away wild boars out of a Warsaw neighborhood and into the woods. In Arizona, these would be called javelina. But maybe they're boar there. I don't know. Look at this. Is this real? And why is he chasing the pigs? Wow. I always thought bacon could bring world peace, but even the robots like it? I don't know. Okay, gold miners are set to massively outperform gold itself, says Christopher. I do believe there's a lot of opportunities with gold and silver miners. But I'm a big proponent of having your physical gold and silver stack on point before you ever go to paper games. And the only paper I'm in is gold and silver miners. I'm in some uranium. I'm also in some copper plays. But if you're in copper, you're in silver. Because remember, there's only about 18% of the world's silver roughly comes from pure silver mines. A big portion of silver every year mined comes from copper. Mines comes from gold mines as a byproduct. And here we go.
We're pushing higher here on the COMEX. And we've got just 9 minutes left till the stock market opens, and silver's pushing higher. Gold's pushing higher on the COMEX. Let me drag this down. Gold just hit 4,816. Shanghai's pushing even higher. We are now above 90 in Shanghai. Wow. This might be a pretty good open here on the stock market, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. Smash the like button. We're only 9 likes away from 600. Have you looked at aluminum at all? No, I haven't recently. Copper's over $6 a pound this morning. I did see that. Christopher in chat saying, in Canada, they're temporarily getting rid of the gas taxes at the pumps, starting on 4/20 to September 7th. That's nice. Okay. Huh. The police once raided a warehouse and found 3,800 PlayStations running FIFA. What in the world? Trying to get you guys any breaking gold or silver news, what's going on right now around the world before the stock market opens here, which is just 7.5 minutes away. NBA economics, guys. He's a crustacean. NBA, are you in chat? Oh, Hassani is saying it's $5 a gallon, nearly where he's at. Guys, how much is gas where you're at? Put the price in the city. Key West here, last I filled up a couple days ago, I think it was like $4.40 for premium. Put the price of gas and if it's unleaded or premium in the city. Let's crowdsource this. NBA Economics is saying, quick reminder where silver is on this chart, bear trap. So this is the standard like trading chart that people talk about. So you got the takeoff, you got the first sell-off, you got a bear trap, media attention, enthusiasm, greed, delusion, new paradigm, denial, bull trap, return to normal, fear, capitulation, despair, return to measure. Okay, so that's that. And then we got the adoption. Innovation adoption curve. I love this thing. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So here it is here. This is the curve for like any adoption of a new technology, new anything. And I believe we're still here on the cusp of early adopters, early majority. Where do you guys think we're at? Here is FOMO phase. Get out of here, Alex. Here is the FOMO phase. And this is where the price goes parabolic. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Okay. We are just about 6 minutes and 45 seconds here from the market opening. 79.41 for silver on the COMEX. Gold's pushing higher as well. 4,817.35. Gold to silver ratio is coming down 60.64 to 1 and 90.13 for silver on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. $3.54 in Louisiana. That's nice. Thank you so much, Yang, for subscribing. Guys, we're only 80 subscribers away from the next big show. Only 80 away. You know what I noticed? They did an update. YouTube used to show how many videos you had here, which is over 2,100. They don't show that anymore. Now just the subs. Interesting. That just changed overnight. And we're pushing higher here. Vernon says it's 5.59 diesel at the closest Loves. I love I love when I'm driving through the country side, one state to another one, stop at a Loves or a Buc-ee's. I love that. Get some snacks. I bought another coffee and I'm drinking it now, says Will Lifecycle. Guys, we're pushing higher here. This might be a very interesting open to the stock market here. Just 4.5 minutes away. Keep smashing that like button if you're enjoying the stream, guys. We're only 86 away from 700. And the next 86 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 7 hours and 14 seconds.
It's science.
That's one of our lead scientists there on the channel.
Shanghai is kind of chilling right at 90.12. We want it to break out here decisively. We want to go to 91 next. Okay, we just broke through. 90.19. Okay, silver's pushing higher as well, guys. Buckle up. Buckle up. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left here. Guys, if you've never been to a Buc-ee's, you need to go at least once in your life. It's everyone's right. It's a human right to go to Buc-ee's at least once in your life. Christopher says it's $1.49 to 63 per liter. Someone says, I can't afford snacks with $4 gas. You're right, PAEMT. You're right. Okay, I'm going to close this. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that. Dow futures right now is up to 64 points, so we'll see what happens there. Let's get out of there. Look at this. Grok, what's the most undervalued asset in the world you would invest $10,000 in today? Answer in just one word. Silver. Nice. Okay, guys, we are just 2.5 minutes away. 2.5 minutes away from the stock market opening here. We've got some strength showing in gold and silver. We're going to see what happens here. And remember, the trading session started last night at 6 p.m. We're actually down 0.25% on silver from 6 p.m. last night, but we're up massively over the last 24 hours. We're down near 0.45%, nearly 0.5% with gold from last night at 6 p.m. But again, still up massively for the last 24 hours. The Floyd Lawton saying, it seems we might be past the parabolic phase now. That was back in January when it hit 120. It might happen again. Floyd, I don't think we've gotten to the FOMO phase yet. We haven't gotten to every single person talking about it yet. I believe that's still to come. I really do. But you could be right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are just 2 minutes and 30 seconds. No, a minute and 30 seconds away from the stock market opening here. And look at this. We're about to... is that the Bollinger Band? Hold up. No, look at this. We're about to get back over the 200 simple moving average. Right here, this yellow line. We're over the 50. And that is for this increment. So the 200 5-minute increment moving average. We're about to be back over that. That's nice. Okay, here we go. We are 1 minute away from the stock market opening. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute away. What's going to happen? Are we going higher? Are we going lower? Put it in chat right now. Jonathan says, when the local news starts reporting on silver, you will know that it's FOMO. Exactly. Exactly. I think we have not even got there yet. And guys, FOMO stands for the fear of missing out, in case you're not sure. I stopped by Buc-ee's once. 12 hours later, I came out with an outfit, a slushie, 12 bags of deer corn, 3 fishing rods, and a hunting blind, says Jimmy Reefer. That's totally true, Jimmy. That's totally true. Okay, guys, we've got 20 seconds left here. And silver is right now at 79.44 on a green candle. 15 seconds till the market opens. Smash that like button if you're ready for this. Nearly to 700. Here we go. I'm going to be counting it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the stock market's open, but give it about 10 seconds here. Give it 10 seconds. Give it 10 seconds to marinate over here. Okay. Wow. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The Dow Jones is up 140 points. S&P is up 12. NASDAQ's up 21. The VIX is up 1.9. Or sorry, that's not the VIX. The VIX is down 3.27%. The DXY, the dollar index, is up only 0.01%. Now, look, when we go to the DXY, this is the dollar index. And remember, this is not 100% a rule, but it's pretty common. When the DXY goes down, that puts positive bullish green pressure on silver and gold to go up. When the DXY goes up, inversely, that puts negative bearish red pressure on gold and silver to go down. It's not 100%, doesn't happen every time, but generally when you see this on a downtrend losing,
you're going to see gold and silver getting some positive pressure on that. And it is up only 0.01%. So we're going to see what happens here. If that continues to decrease, that's going to continue to give positive pressure to gold and silver. And silver is currently trading on a red candle at 79.39 on the COMEX. Gold is at, we'll pop that up there, 4,820. Silver to gold ratio is 60.66. No! The mark of the beast. No! And on Shanghai, we are at 89.98. We just hit 90.19. So 89.98 to 79C. We're about a $10 premium, east to west. Or west to east, I should say. We do need a baby gator, guys. I live stream all around the world, not just on these charts. Not just Silver the News. I literally live stream around the world on Gold Silver Adventures, and it wasn't that long ago. You literally live made me get on a camel.
The camel guys are... Camel cam, guys. That's just some here.
The name Daisy.
Daisy the camel, guys. There you go. Oh, wow. Look at the 3 pyramids, guys.
Yeah, that was a fun time. You know what else is fun, guys? I'm giving away more than 40 ounces of silver, a bunch of copper, and some gold, and not the too distant future. So if you want to win some of this premium silver, that's the Yankee stacking round. Look at this. We got a Silverman, or Superman silver coin from Canada. We've got graded coins. We've got copper skulls. So over 40, 50 ounces of copper. We're over 40 ounces of silver now. And this is all getting given away to you. All you got to do is subscribe. Turn on those notifications. Look at that black, the black grade there. Look at this, Valcambi, 100 grams. That's like 3 ounces there. A bunch of cool stuff. This is all getting given away to you guys very soon. So make sure you subscribe. Turn on those notifications if you don't want to miss the mega giveaway. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be absolutely insane. I bought my bug out bag ready. 500 ounces of silver. Yee, says Will Lifecycle. Nice. Guys, if you need emergency food, if you like to prepare, even FEMA says you should prepare for 72 hours up to a week. Go to preparewithis.com. Prepare with is.com. It's the best deal you'll find on freeze-dried food. They got a sale going on right now. It's good for 25 years. Put it in the closet. Forget about it. Hopefully you never need it, but if you do, you've got it, and you can save your friends and family and maybe even neighbors if you want to be popular. It's based off a 2,000-calorie diet. There's a lot of other freeze-dried food companies out there. It'll look like it's cheaper, but it's based off 1,200 calories. And I don't know about you, but I cannot be sustained on 1,200 calories a day. Okay, let's check the futures here. 79.49. Okay, we are in contango. We are out of backwardation. So we're going to keep watching that. Let's see what you guys are saying to me here on X, previously known as Twitter. And guys, we're 48 likes away from 700, so please keep smashing it. How's this look, brother? Look, Star Wars. Nice. Nice stack in AG47. What is he saying, though?
Target.
Oh, listen.
Stay on target.
Stay on target. I like that. Thank you. Trading news. Silver faces 6-year deficit with stock dwindling down. Yeah, 100%. Thank you, Gary Croft. Okay, YouTube strike policies may change. March 2025, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in Cox Communications versus Sony are not contributory liable for user copyright infringement merely by providing service and knowing of violations. Interesting. I hope it changes. You can make your own music and your own lyrics with this app. Thank you. Next exit. Whoa, look at that. Viola, stop by. I have a big microchips to stack on, and I can put some heavy metal music, says Master Blaster. This might be a date for Viola, guys. What do you think? That's funny. Let's go back to the charts. You should use the clip of the crab with the knife. That is good. Let me do that. Crab with knife. I like that. That is a good idea. Guys, we are just 32 likes. No. Yeah, 32 likes away from 700. The next 32 people to smash it are going to get... What are you going to get? You are not going to get a speeding ticket for 2 years.
It's science.
It's actual science. If we have any police officers in chat, please confirm that that is true.
They will not get a speeding ticket for 2 years. Josh Wasp needs that. You need to smash like Josh Wasp. Abner here saying, I got a notification that I need parental approval to keep my YouTube account. I'm 44. What are you watching on your YouTube, Abner? They use AI to try to figure out your age, so they think you're underage, the AI does. It's probably because you're doing the crab dance song nonstop. Guys, if you don't know, if you go to YouTube, you type international stacker music. You can listen to the music on here anytime you want, but look at the crab dance party, Crustacean Nation. You can crab dance to that. So I'm guessing he watches that video a lot, and they're like, this guy's got to be 12. Okay, we are on a green candle here, 79.41. The market has been open here for one candle, 6 minutes, 56 seconds. We're up about 99 points on the Dow Jones, 16 on the S&P 500. NASDAQ's at 17. Dollar index is 0.05%. Oil is a bloodbath. All in the low 90s, one in the high 80s. Bitcoin's around 74,000. Yeah, International Stacker Music is on Amazon. Guys, my music is on Amazon Music, YouTube Music, Spotify, Pandora Radio, iTunes, everywhere. Just search International Stackers the artist. If you have a TikTok, you can even make a song to International Stacker. It's on TikTok, it's on Instagram, everywhere. Check it out. Okay, guys, I'm fading faster. I've got some content I need to make for you. So I think I'm going to call this live stream it over. Do you guys want to do a crab raid? We're only 5 likes away from 700, so make sure you smash like so we get to 700. I'm going to be live this evening at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time again because Rat Stacker has another game. 2 in a row. That's crazy. So I will be live at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this evening for market close. Let's see real quick if there's anybody to crab raid. Anybody new? I need somebody new. Ida Herring's live. She's doing a big giveaway soon. Maybe we should do her. Well, look at this. Morning Metals with Andrew. Morning Metals. What is this?
That's long back then, but I think that at least as an index.
Is he all gold and silver? Let's see here. Okay, he does trading. Should we crab raid Andrew, guys? What do you think? He's got 8,000 subs. He's got, how many people has he got? 22 watching. Should we crab raid him? What do you guys? Oh, look at this, guys. We're pushing higher. Wow. Stop it, International Stacker. Your music is in my head when I close my eyes and try to sleep, says Andy. I think that might be fun. He's covering metals, so it fits. I think that might be fun, crustaceans. Let's go here. Ah! I can't do it. We can't do it. He doesn't have forward turned on. I hate that. We can't crab raid Andrew. He does not have the forward turned on. Okay, let's get Ida. We'll get Ida. She's got a big giveaway coming this weekend. Don't miss out, guys. You can win some free silver this weekend. I'm sure she'll tell you all about it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm going to be live again this evening at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll try to get that live stream live soon so you guys can use it as a chat room until then. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you guys. Let's have a great week this week. Gold and silver are pushing higher. We should all be crab dancing through the day, and I'll say CYOTNO. Catch ya on the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go crab raid Ida.